about everything you share, all the doorknobs you touch, every place you come in contact with other people, a little hand sanitizer, drinking some water, getting more sleep could go a long way to making you a healthier person. It means that all of the actual discussion is happening behind closed doors, so the countries don't have to posture and keep the political appearance like they usually would. The recovery of Tony Howard makes it even more special that a program with this many awards would take the time to honor military personnel and first responders. So the judge's ruling has been announced. I found out just a few minutes ago that all 4 of the defendants, Thomas, Adams, Roberts, and Crump, are being kept without bond. So as you see, the end goal is steam. It's the steam that heats the dorm, and the university says that heating the coal is the cheapest way to get that steam right now. Athens Clark County police officer Tony Howard was shot while responding to a carjacking on March 22nd. His remarkable recovery is in its last phase, and Athens police are looking forward to his return.
We want to have him back as soon as we can get him back.
The recovery of Tony Howard makes it even more special that a program with this many awards would take the time to honor military personnel and first responders. Between the first and second quarters, the stadium will pause to say thank you to all first responders.
We want to honor Tony Howard, one, for being a mentor to our UGA football program, and also to honor him in and around the anniversary of 9/11. We're doing several different events at the football game at South Carolina to honor the 9/11 anniversary.
It really means a lot to us to be honored by the athletic department. We've long had an excellent working relationship with them and the entire university in general, of course. It's great that they're honoring all the first responders so close to 9/11.
Football Saturdays are a special event, but this Saturday, Athens will stop to say thank you. Brett Johnson, UGA News Source. Yes and no, Chelsea. The talks are informal, so they're behind closed doors, but the delegates of all 3 countries are trying to make steps to rebuild relationships so that hopefully a formal peace session can happen soon. Hun Park is an international affairs professor at the University of Georgia. He keynoted the event's opening remarks, saying the 2 Koreas should focus on their common ground.
Here it's very hard to distinguish between people from North Korea and South Korea. They're the same. Why do we have to fight?
Ambassador Ri from North Korea offered his reasoning for why things are tense now through a translator.
For the past 3 years, the conservative regime in South Korea turned a blind eye to the Inter-Korean Joint Declaration.
Leon Segal is one of the representatives from the United States in the discussions.
Some of us will try to facilitate the interaction between the North and South. I mean, talks for talk's sake are nice, but what really has to happen here is negotiation. That means give and take.
Brett, so what does it mean that the talks are informal?
It means that all of the actual discussion is happening behind closed doors, so the countries don't have to posture and keep the political appearance like they usually would. They can just be open and honest with each other, which is something that's been missing from this conversation for a long time. At 6:30 every Tuesday and Thursday morning, Coach Hudson gets his football team out of bed to work out. The workouts are his way to get his players to push themselves to become better young men.
Make sure the kids are working hard, doing what they need to do, push the comfort zone back, try to change their mindset. Mindset has not been winning the last couple of years. We want to change the mindset of our players and in the community.
Coach Hudson's desire to build commitment should help because Cedar Shoals has a lot of returning players. Athletic Director Roger Edmonds expects big things for the team next year.
I really think we've gotten back to a point where we're about to break out and have some tremendous success.
Let's go, let's go!
He interacts very well with the kids, and really, to me, he's very knowledgeable, but the interaction with the kids and how well you're able to motivate them and get them to respond to you, in my mind, is the most important issue at hand here.
Coach Hudson is stepping up from his job as defensive coordinator last year with hopes of taking Cedar Shoals to the next level. The buzz around the program is that Cedar Shoals High School is on the way up. Brett Johnson, UGA News Source. Matt Lewis is a UGA student trying to stay healthy enough for class.
I was having sharp pains on my side.
The UGA Health Center said it's business as usual. After a few weeks of class and a few home football games, students' immune systems get weaker, making them more likely to get sick. And 6 students miss class.
Seems like there's actually a lot less people. I don't know if that's related to this or if it's just something else going around.
Athens Regional Hospital is seeing a lot of these same seasonal pains.
Colds, sore throats, sinus infections, you know, the allergies have been really bad this year.
Think about everything you share, all the doorknobs you touch, every place you come in contact with other people, a little hand sanitizer, drinking some water, getting more sleep could go a long way to making you a healthier person. Doctors recommend adults should get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. In Athens, Brett Johnson, UGA News Source.